Hi, someone's watching on YouTube. Hello, Instagram. So, I am going to really quickly this morning walk you guys through the free printable that went out yesterday, the 1/5/10. I've got my personal calendar all planned out for the year behind it. Um, I'm going to be talking to Instagram because that's what's the whole point, but I'm also live on YouTube. We are switching to YouTube Lives for the first Tuesday of every month planning workshops coming up this next year. So on the first Tuesday of every month, I do a planning workshop. January's is going to be about goals and goal setting, and it is going to be on YouTube Live. So if you're not subscribed to me over on YouTube, hop over there, youtube.com/Whitney English, and just hit the subscribe button. 10 a.m. Central Time, actually a week from today, because we'll be in the new year. And we're going to be talking about goals and stuff then. So today, I'm going to do a really quick walkthrough for those of you on Instagram about this printable. This is a free worksheet that went out to all of our email subscribers yesterday and is available for download in the shop for a limited time. So if you haven't downloaded it and you want to, you can go to shop.whitneyenglish.com. The exercise is called the 1/5/10, and this is one of 10 exercises that you can find in the Heart Goals Goal Setting e-course. And we wanted to give this out just for free right now, because I know it's everybody's, if you're like me, you're kind of feeling the enthusiasm of not just a new year, but a new decade. It really feels, and like so many people I know have had just the most horrific 2019s. And so I feel like every year people are ready for a new year, but this year I feel like a lot of my friends are really, really ready for a clean slate and a fresh start. And just the opportunity to switch things up and make some stuff happen. Here's the problem with most goal setting exercises, workbooks, things that you'll find to help you self goal set. They help you dream big, but they don't help you really identify the static points. The big dreams are like the dynamic, like the dynamic parts. Like those are the moving targets, that there is stuff that will happen in our lives that we can predict, like what age we're going to be on a certain year. And then we can make educated guesses about a lot of the rest of that, like where are we going to live, things like that. And I don't know about you, but sometimes in the past, like I have found myself really caught up in the big dream part of goal setting and not so much the reality of what's going to happen. So we're heading into 2020, and I know everybody's probably talking about clear vision and seeing 2020, all that stuff, all the marketing, lingo, whatever. But what I was thinking yesterday, while I was driving, I was thinking you deserve to, oh my gosh, lost my train of thought. You deserve to have clarity, and not just clarity around a vision and a bunch of ideas about where you want to go, but clarity about where you are going. There you go. Said it, figured it out. Not just clarity around like big dreams and stuff like that, but clarity about like, these are the very concrete things that most likely will occur in my life. And that is what this worksheet is about. So I create all these worksheets from scratch. I'm analytical as well as creative, and I love to like just sort information and synthesize it. So when I'm doing something like setting my goals, I need worksheets like this to help me sort of process all the information and put it in order, so it's not just all like swimming around in my brain. And so that's where that's where this worksheet came from. And I'm just going to really quick walk you guys through it. We've got milestones right here on the left-hand column. So if you have this worksheet in front of you, this column is blank. I have filled mine in with colored ink so that you guys can see what I've added. And so things like milestones examples of what milestones would be like your age, your spouse's age, significant other's age, your kids' ages and grades, the cars you drive, where you're going to be living, where, things about school. So just anything that you can think of that is predictable about the future. It's not, nobody has a crystal ball, but just things that you're pretty sure that this is where things are going to go. So you would put those in the first column. Then in the next three columns, which are labeled 2020, 2025, and 2030. Whoa, isn't that crazy? You're going to fill those out. So under age, I'm going to put 41 because that is how old I am going to be in just a couple of months. And then under 2025, I'll put the age that I am going to turn in 2025, and then same thing for 2030. Then I'll go in and I'll fill that in for David and our kids. And then you get to like your car, home, school type things, or just whatever you want to put on here. You don't have to use these. My examples are just examples to like help you figure out. In fact, if you do this worksheet, post a picture and tag me, or post in your stories and tag me. I love to see how other people fill this stuff out, because I know that as I'm writing, things can kind of take a turn. And just, I don't mean like writing a book. I mean like literally writing with my hand. So, and that's really what you're going for here, because as you fill this stuff out, you'll experience some light bulbs. So I always have this really crazy list pad I've been carrying around with me for the past 2 days, where I just have been dumping any thought that crosses my mind about something that I might need to do in 2020. Gearing up to set my goals, either right before or with you guys in that next workshop next week, 10 a.m. Central Time on YouTube. But one thing that the first time I filled this worksheet out, one thing that really started to hit me right after I listed all ages and grades and things like that was like, oh my gosh, my kids are going to turn 16 and we're going to have a multiple car situation thing happening. And that means that we need driveway space. I don't know. I don't know what that means, but a new car in a family, and we're not buying our kids' cars. They have to buy their own cars. But just anticipating that need, like the space for that big shift to happen in our lives, is what this exercise is all about. So a lot of times we just, hey, there's my friend Toby Fairley. Oh, and there's Steph. Hey. So a lot of times just with goal setting, we just get caught up in the big dream stuff. We get caught up in the, I want a new car, or I want a promotion at work, or I want to lose weight and get fit. And what we just think a lot about what we want, and we're not really thinking about the stuff that's going to happen and the things that we need, like the resources that we need to allocate in our lives to allow that stuff to happen as smoothly as possible. So it's not just a ton of chaos happening. Adding a teenager to your car sure doubles it. Yeah, they have to pay for their insurance too. I have this theory that my mom and I were talking over Christmas, kids that are given everything. What did she say? My mom said it. Oh, so it was just basically something like the more you give them, the harder you make it for them. There's Lauren Fadre. Are you from Oklahoma? My uncle's last name is Fadre. And that is the guy I did my internship with in Tulsa. Anyway, so that's this exercise. If you guys have any questions, I'm happy to answer those right now. We do have the Heart Goals course. It is available for $49. You get a printable workbook. This is my printable workbook from last year. You can see where I've got it filled out right there. And this is 10 exercises. The 1-5-10 is part of that. It is one of the exercises in here. The format's a little bit different and it has a few more blanks on it. But it's 10 exercises really just to walk you through reflecting on the past year and identifying where you are and where you want to go and where you need to go, which is what this worksheet is all about. Super important, easily forgotten. We have this cool worksheet in here called the Goal Grid that helps you map out your goals in the 5 different life segments that we use in Heart Goals, which are help yourself, empower yourself, all your people, resources and responsibilities, and trade or work. And so this helps you divide your goals over different periods of time so that you can kind of just see like what needs to happen when along all 5 of your key life segments. So I'm going to be working on this before the next workshop and also probably a little bit during the next workshop over on YouTube. And just to share with you guys the behind the scenes of my process. And I'm excited about it. I'm going to go through all the things I wrote down last year. Look at one of the things I looked at this morning is we have these Heart Goals organizers. These are available for download. This is also a free download available in our shop. And it's kind of just a check-in that you can use on, I would say a monthly basis. You could use it on a weekly basis. I did it probably like even quarterly last year. And one of the things as I was flipping through this morning to prepare for this little quick walkthrough was that there's just something about my health goals that I need to really think about and analyze, just what's not working. Why am I not making the progress I want to make? It's probably a mental roadblock. I know that from experience. I mean, most of what's holding us back is our own mindset. So I know that that's something that I am going to be thinking about before next Tuesday. So thank you guys for hopping on here. Let me know if you have questions about anything. Shoot me a message. This will be live for 24 hours if you want to watch a replay. It's been recorded over on YouTube. So thanks for watching, you guys. And I will see you, if not before, and probably before, next Tuesday, 10 a.m. over at YouTube. Okay, see you guys later. Bye.